do I go for the Helm Compact 2, Terra Nova Laser Large, or you get yourself back, let me get in there, the trusty old Lanchan. Oi, what was that about? Get up there. Oi, Lola, up there. Let's go for Lanchan. Back out again. More of a local one compared to Scotland. I'm working the weekend, which means I get to take some days off in the week. So I've taken a half day off today, finish work, grab Lola and come down to Dartmoor. And I've got tomorrow off as well. My local, beloved Dartmoor. So anyone who hasn't been out hiking around Dartmoor camping, one thing you need to be aware of is, before coming out, if you go onto gov.uk or just type into Google Dartmoor firing times, it gives you a 6-week notice of any kind of live firing that's going on. So swing around, there's 3 main firing ranges. My plan was to go, it would probably be, Meldon Reservoir down to kind of Blacktor Woods up to Blacktor, then across to High Willhays, and then Yes Tor. I was driving down here, I thought I haven't been to Dewerstone in a while, so I'm kind of there right at the top. Going to stick around Oakhampton firing range because Merivale there's firing during the night, and then Willsworthy tomorrow day they're firing. I don't know what time they start, so I don't want to be woken up and packing up in the middle of a live firing range. I haven't actually decided where I'm going to camp yet. I'm just walking the Dewerstone area, kind of below Oak Tor and Steeperton Tor. Such nice area. It's just like a big bowl, so it's probably going to be boggy at the moment, and just encircled by big tors. So I think I'm heading into that flat bit, then I'm going to head up to Oaky Tor onto the tops, and then I've never done Wild Tor or Hanging Stone Hill, so I think I'm going to head that direction and then see what happens. Pitch up, if I find a nice spot. The weather is forecast to be pretty shocking. It's a weather warning. It's been raining all day, it's only just stops now, but raining all night, so I want to be mindful that I'm not going to pitch somewhere which just gets absolutely bogged down. But then also looks like it's going to be pretty steady winds of 30 miles an hour going up to gusts of more like 50, so I'll try and find a nice big bit of granite to tuck behind to shelter myself from the wind. Oh, good to be back out here. It's not Scotland, but it is my second home. There's Steeperton over there, that big one there. One of my favourite tours. I think it's because it stands a lot of Dartmoor. There might be high tours, but kind of once you get up to the high areas, it's more kind of just seems a bit like rolling hills. Whereas that one, it just kind of stands out, stands alone. Sorry. Sheep again. Lola. Come here. Yeah, it just kind of stands all alone by itself, and it looks like there aren't mountains here in Dartmoor, but closest you're kind of going to get to one. This is what I mean, it's just kind of big kind of floodplain there, and then surrounded. You got these up here. I'm pretty sure that one up there is Dewerstone. Up above there, you've got, I think it's Coniston. No, that's bloody Lake District. Conickhill? I don't know. Can't remember that one. And then you got your kind of Hound towards there, Steepton Tor there, Oak Tor there. You get over that tor, and then it suddenly opens up, and you can see Yes Tor, High Will Haze, and a lot of kind of North Dartmoor. I think where I'm heading towards is that place. I think that might be Hanging Stone, not Hanging Stone, Wild Tor. The Hanging Stone a bit further on, but as I said, I haven't done that bit before, so not entirely sure. I'm just gonna get up onto this ridge here and make my way along there and over those. Cows. Well scared of cows. MSR pocket rocket, not MSR pocket rocket, that's the thing. MSR, whatever that pump's called. Right, I don't know if the pump's buggered. Right, I'm squeezing it and absolutely no water's going into that kind of bladder bit. I don't know if it's blocked and just needs kind of cleaning out. I think there is a way that you kind of back flush it, or whether there's maybe a hole somewhere that's just not coming through. So I didn't manage to get any water really, so I've just scooped the dirty water. Once I pitch up, I'll think about trying to filtering it there. It started, not just rain, but hail as well. Oh. Woo! And all that lovely view, I expect will disappear shortly. That's right behind me. Nice and blue. That's not where I'm going. I'm going that way. Oh, that's fresh. Love it. Absolutely love it. Here we go. The iconic Dartmoor ponies. Another creature I'm nervous of. Basically, any creature that is pretty innocent, but so big that if it scats out can hurt me and it's unpredictable, I'm scared of. Cows, horses, ponies, sheep are alright. Rams aren't. Rams are horrible bastards. Did some farming in New Zealand and got chased by one. They are horrible. Let's go up here. Oh. What the hell have I done here? Some weird set my phone. about to lose my rain cover on my coat again. Oh. Do I get the drone out? Are you? Right, mucker? I'm just below Steepton Tor now. So I don't really know how much further it is. It's Wild Tor. But I haven't been out, it feels, in so long, other than just taking the dogs out for a walk down the road. I actually have no idea what time it gets properly dark now. It's one of those, get home from work, take dogs out, get dinner on, bath my daughter, look outside and it's pitch black and I didn't even know when it happened. So it's 20 to 6 now. I expect the sun will start to set soon. It's probably going to be one of those ones where it sets and sets really, really quickly. So might be a pitch up in the dark jobby, or I just not camp at Wild Tor. See. Looking gloomy. So new bits of gear. If you've watched my West Side Y video, you'll see that my feet got absolutely butchered and they're still suffering. Blisters are recovering, but not to go into too much detail, but lost a toenail. So I've decided to get on the whole trail running hype. I got myself some hockers. Although I'm just hoping for something a bit more flexible, so when I go on a long walk it's not so rigid on my foot, which I think what the issue was with my Solomon boots. But I put it on Instagram and someone replied saying you'll be lucky if you get kind of 6 months out of those. So did a bit of research and yeah, they don't seem to have massive lifespans. So what I'm going to do, I'll wear them today just to break them in and see what they're like. What I'll do is I'll glue my Solomons, re-waterproof them and use them as my everyday kind of boots to take the dogs out and for shorter walks, so I can save these trail runners just for long distance hikes. Which gets me on to my plans. So after enjoying West Ham way so much, I'm planning on booking some time off in April, driving an absolute slog up to Isle of Skye and doing the Skye Trail. Looks absolutely amazing. It's definitely not as popular as the West Highland Way, but it's supposed to be potentially the most beautiful kind of multi-day hike in Britain. And although it's a recognised kind of hike, there isn't necessarily a recognised route, so it'll be harder in that sense compared to West Highland Way. And then also there's a massive ridge which is supposed to be savage, just up and down, I think it's Totnes Ridge, maybe, could be wrong. But yeah, that's the goal for April, is doing that. So I'll save for trail runners for those sort of hikes. I don't even, is this sleet? Is this rain? Is it snow? I don't even bloody know. No, just hailstones. Love it. Oh, that's looking like some big incline there. Oh yeah, am I going to get across this? Shit. Boggy. Right, mucker. Are we jumping? Oh my god. I'm going to absolutely stack this. What am I best off doing? Oh. Come on then. Oh, I love that you're sleeping in my tent. Come on. I've needed this so badly. I didn't realise just how much I needed to get back out again. My hands are freezing. It's pissing it down. It's going to be windy. It's getting dark. My water filter's either broken or just not working properly, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to have dinner. I should be hating it, but so fresh. I love it. Absolutely love it. Noggin's not been too bad lately. I've just been feeling just generally a bit crap about myself. I've tried to change a few things. Still not on the alcohol. Got like 2 weeks until I hit the 3-month goal, and then I don't. See what happens. Not phased about it. Tried to clean up the diet a bit. I think I got a bit of a wake-up call when I'm a 29-year-old bloke. Didn't get himself breakfast sorted. So drove into work, stopped off at the petrol station, got a can of Monster, full sugar, and 3 Kinder Happy Hippos for breakfast. Jesus, what a kid, what a child. So yeah, trying to clean up the diet a bit. I've gone on a diet, just trying to cut sugar out, replace like your white rice with your whole grain rice, your pasta with whole grain pasta. Try and cut out the sides to dishes like the garlic bread with your pasta and your naan with your Indian, your nachos with my chili. Cutting that out, cut chocolate out, drinking matcha, overnight oats. Yeah, try to clean up that a bit. Trying to get back into the gym a bit again, doing 3 full body sessions a week, because I don't actually enjoy going there doing it. I've got no one to train with, it's just an absolute chore, but I know it's good for you and it makes me feel better about myself. I feel crap about how I look at the moment, basically, how I feel. So yeah, clean up diet, get to the gym 3 times a week, should be able to do that, to make it full body sessions. And then the other 4 days a week I do some yoga. Yeah, but other than that, I've also been feeling a bit disillusioned about the country, cost of living, all that crap. Looking at moving abroad and fantasising about that. Downloaded Duolingo and started learning Norwegian and Spanish. And then also looking at New Zealand. That's how my noggin works. I go from being slog and not doing anything to then like absolute overdrive, not being able to focus on one thing, head being all over the place. Rather than changing one thing, trying to change everything at the same time. Oh. Wild tour. Just need to navigate this bog. Just all gone inside my shoe, and I haven't brought a second pair of socks. So let's hope my feet don't get cold tonight. I'll come back to you when I'm at the top. Here we are. Wild tour. supposed to be coming from the west, northwest for this evening and most of the night. It's not supposed to change all that much. So yeah, it's got to be on the other side of this granite. I'll check my compass to make sure. I'm pretty sure it is. So see if I can tuck somewhere on the other side of one of these. Might be easier said than done. Quite small little stacks. Oh, I'm deep into Dartmoor though. I'm absolutely starving. I don't think I've got any dinner. This little spot here. This might be it. Not too boggy, not too bumpy. Ideally I would have liked it a bit more sheltered, but it can't be. If the wind does change direction tonight, it's pretty covered from all angles. That was absolute carnage. It's not a great pitch at all. I mean, I'm actually not sure if it's going to stay out, but I'm just glad to be inside the tent for a minute. Worst comes to worst, I'll just have to pitch up and walk back to the car. So rather than charging my phone first things first, I'm going to get some more life in this, more battery in this head torch, just in case I do need to call it a night. Please stay up. Right, I've been in here for about 10 minutes. That hasn't blown down, so I might actually start setting up my bed and get some warm clothes on. Get Lola all nice and dry. Oh, bloody hell. All in the name of fun, eh? I think I'll do this to help with stress. Oh, tents up, raining. Got my passenger
fleece lined long john leggings and the matching kind of thermal base layer top. They're real nice and cozy. I'm not going to get into my sleeping bag just yet. Yeah. Now that all that stress is over, got my sleeping clothes on, dry clothes, bed's all set up. Lola set up. She's got a, I don't know if you can see it, I'll turn my head torch on, a kind of one of those foam mats kind of folded over, then a noodle mat, one of my old Berghaus kind of puffer coats, and then she's also got her own fleece under there, so she's all nice and warm, aren't you, girl? Aren't you? You're a good little thing, aren't you? So lucky to have her. But even though obviously I've got my other dog Rosie, who probably can come on these smaller hikes with me, but one of the reasons I still don't is when I get myself in an absolute shitter of a situation like that, I don't have to worry about kind of where Lola is. I know that I can just sort myself out, get myself out of the situation. She'll be by my side. She won't kind of, I don't necessarily need to keep watch and make sure she's kind of looking after herself. Whereas with Rosie, oh my god, she's an absolute nightmare. Runs off, deaf, kind of in her own little world. So yeah, in situations like that where you just need to get yourself off a tour somewhere else, trekking through bogs and pitch black, it's just none of stress. Yeah, lucky to have Lola who's just by my side, aren't you, girl? No bother at all. Camping treat. Buzzing. I can't remember last time I had a hot chocolate. How's this little thing getting on? Fast asleep, I think. Maybe not. No. Yeah, though. Good morning. That was a blustery night, but I managed to get a decent amount of sleep. Tent had absolutely no right to hold up to what it did last night, and it's done a bloody good job. That whole hiking pole does keep on slipping. It's supposed to be in that kind of circular kind of shaded bit there, and it slips a bit, but it didn't kind of come down at all night. Yeah, pretty lovely. Did just try and get the drone up, but it turns out you can't fly them on Dartmoor. It's all restricted, so you can't even take off. There we go. Oh. Plan is to just chill out for a bit. Isn't that right, girl? Let's just chill out for a bit.
am genuinely so impressed with this tent. It can be an absolute bugger to get up in the wind, but once it's up, like, that was just such a sturdy tent in the night. It might sound odd, but with your trekking pole tent, there's something a bit more, I feel a bit more secure in the sense that if a huge gust of wind does come, and I don't think you would have heard me because of all the wind. What I was saying in terms of trekking pole tents is, yeah, they might not be as sturdy, but if a big gust of wind does take it down, it's just a matter of kind of normally these trekking poles slipping, and you just have to get the tension right and get the pole back up again. Whereas if you're in one of the kind of ordinary tent with poles, and wind comes, bows, bends and snaps the poles, that's the tent done. Unless you've got some repair kit with you, you're sleeping in a collapsed tent for the rest of the night, or you're going home. Let's try and fit all of this back into my bag. Leave no trace. Brilliant. Let's try that again. There we go. I was going to pitch on this side last night. I'm quite glad I didn't.
It's raining sideways!
halfway across on this big old stone here, and then do I hop or just jump for it? You coming? I think she's got a better idea. You're gonna have to cross somewhere, mucker. Oh, absolute bog Mortimer. Let's come across this little wall. There we go, we're back on the track. Whilst I'm a bit sheltered from the wind, and you might actually be able to hear me, thought I'd take the chance to thank a few of the companies who have helped me out with gear doing all of this. So the head torch that got me out of my predicament last night was sent over by Flextail, and I've also got the Flextail pump with the lantern as well. They sent me those two across. Great bits of kit. If you head down into the description, you should be able to find my discount code. I think it's 15% discount. But yeah, seriously recommend it. And then, as you've probably noticed, wearing a lot of passenger gear. Worn them for years, even prior to doing all of this sort of hiking stuff. But yeah, I've got an affiliate link for them. I think that's 10% off. I'll put that down there. Their thermal layers are really good. Not the most lightweight, but really nice and cozy. And then lately, yfood have sent me over a box of kind of meal replacement drinks. Got 500 calories in. It's supposed to last you, kind of keep you full for about 3 to 5 hours. So they're really good for kind of, particularly seeing as I'm so busy, I use them before work if I haven't got any food sorted. And then I do have some oats in my bag, but I couldn't bother to cook them. I'm just going to drink that on the go. But an idea I've got is they also sell it as a powder. You don't need to mix it with milk, you can just mix it with water. And I think it's slightly less calories, more like 400 calories maybe. But if you're lightweight backpacking, multi-day hiking, it's a really lightweight option. So either replace your breakfast with that, or just have it as a boost of calories. All you have to carry is the powder. So yeah, I think I've got a discount for that. Lola. Come here. Coming about, just watching a dog, happy, off lead, running around with absolute freedom, which just gives me so much joy. It's like it releases endorphins, just seeing them bolt around all happy. Like to chase stuff. Stay. You can quite literally turn on hunting mode for it. You can turn on gun dog mode. It's simply 2 words. Find it. Don't know what she's looking for. Ah, there was a stone earlier that we were playing with. might be what she's looking for. Find it. Right, I feel bad. Lola, there's nothing there. Come here. Down. Down. Heel. Down. Get down. Get down. Go on then.